Stood out to you maybe about the scheme? I know it's been a short amount of time, but just the scheme here, maybe how you can fit into it. Has it been a fast learning curve? Just what's that process been like?
I mean, I've been to two other places, so I mean, a lot of the things are kind of the same, but it's just different terminology and different ways of doing it. So I mean, it's definitely been a quick learning process.
One of the things that Coach Venables and Coach Roof both mentioned earlier is that you've come in and or you've been a really great teammate from the jump and
Yes, sir.
kind of established yourself as a leader. How much was that your mindset, and how much has maybe your experience at other places helped in that regard?
Um, my mindset is to always just lead by example. I mean, that's where my mom taught me to lead by example. So, I mean, the things I do, people just follow, And so, yes, sir. And I want to be that piece of the team where people can lean on because I'm older now, So I want to be that person that people can lean on and I can teach them from my experiences that I had. Yes, sir.
You're so big. That's probably why nobody wants to talk back to you. What's the process just been like getting comfortable in Norman? Obviously, there's a lot of new defensive linemen around here.
Yes, sir.
What's that been like? Just kind of being able to bond with everybody else and not go through something kind of by yourself.
Yes, sir. It's been amazing. I mean, like when we first got here, everybody, all the D linemen, like they were welcoming. Um, like we went, well, I ain't go, but they went to the movies. Like they was trying to do things to incorporate all the D linemen and stuff like that. And like we did a couple of things like that, but I couldn't do the movie part because I believe
Jonah
in
said you were
yeah.
scared.
No, I ain't. I'm not gonna say that. You can rephrase that, but I don't like watching demons. Like I
I
believe that
got you.
demons are real,
I
so
got you.
I don't play around with that. But yes, sir.
As far as just the defensive line and the opportunity that's there, was that something that went through kind of your process when you went through the transfer portal that you can come in and help immediately?
I know that everywhere you go, you got to work. So that's my mindset. I really wasn't worried about that. I was worried about coming in and I want to win. That was the main thing. Coming in, winning. That was the main thing.
What was Coach Bates' biggest selling point to you?
His biggest selling point was, I mean, like the guys he done put in the NFL.
Yeah.
Like he really didn't even emphasize on that, but like I just knew because I knew who he was. So like it was amazing. It was gonna be a great opportunity to be coached by a great defensive line coach.
How much does it help just with the experience that you bring in from the SEC?
Um, I feel like the experience from the SEC. I mean, you going against the best every Saturday, week in and week out. So I mean, you gotta have competitive composure. So I mean, I know how it is to get out there every day. So I feel like that's what I bring here.
You guys,
Devon, what are you? Oh, somebody say something.
you guys on the defensive line, you brought in multiple transfers this year. Wondering and you've obviously been through the process a couple times. Have you had to do anything extra to make sure everybody's caught up with the playbook, knows the schemes, everything like that?
Um, well, I feel like everybody's like the guys that were here before, like they've been helping us with the playbook, and me, I've been studying on my own, and I've been helping the younger guys that need help, like the freshmen, like Marcus and them. I've been helping them. Marcus and Drew them. I've been helping them. So yes, sir. Like I mean, the playbook is pretty similar to playbooks that I've played in, so it's just different names and different techniques and things like that. So everything's
For defensive linemen, at the end of the day, is it? I mean, as much playbook stuff that's talked about is that you should go get the ball carrier and get them on the ground as fast as possible.
the playbook is very important.
Yeah,
The playbook is definitely important
Sure.
because I mean if you don't do your job, you're not gonna be on the field.
Right.
So I mean you gotta know the playbook in and out. So I mean that's important, but also the main thing, like you said, to keep the main thing the main thing. To scrub somebody and go get the ball.
Yeah.
So yes, sir.
Dijon, what is your? And it's Dijon, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. What are your expectations from yourself for this year?
For myself, this year I'm gonna show everybody that I can rush the pass along with stopping the run. That was the reason why I came back to the Big 12 passing conference. So I'm gonna show everybody that I'm more than just a run stopper. I'm gonna show them that I'm a doer. I'm doer. I can do all. And honestly, I'm gonna be an All-American this year. That's what yeah.
That's what I heard from some people that are football people down there, that you're run stopping. There's been no question, but the other part is developing. So how do you feel you've improved in that area to reach what you're expecting?
I definitely improve. I done been to a lot of my pass rushing coach, Marcus Howard, and Coach Bates and Coach Chave, and Chief. Like I've been working with them every day to improve on my pass rush. So yes, sir.
How much of it's technique and how much of it is physically? It's probably you're there, right?
Yes, sir. It's a lot of technique. I mean, and it's just getting off the ball and keep your hands up. That's the main thing. Like keep your hands up, don't drop your hands. So that was the main thing that I had to work on because I'm used to just when I strike, my hands drop. But in the past, you got to keep your hands up high. So yes, sir. I definitely been working on that. Yes, sir. Thank you.
It sounds like Coach Bates is real big on technique. I know you haven't probably worked with him a whole lot, but what have you been able to do with him since you got to campus?
So what have I been able to do with Coach Bates since a lot of stuff. I mean, he teach me like going over the plays and things like that, and just the techniques, like he set up cut ups and stuff like that, to just show me what I need to work on and things like that.
Appreciate it, man.